What is happening, you guys, and welcome to another episode of the Fins Tailgate. I am your humble host, El Capitan, and today is the pregame tailgate extravaganza, where we finna get ready because it's T-minus kickoff in just over an hour. So figured I'd come on here for the next 45 minutes, open up the panel, take questions, get hype for everybody that doesn't know the players, whatchamacallit thingy was released, so we know who's not the inactives list. Gosh, I'll get onto that. I'll let you guys know that. If you guys are watching on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, hit the like button. Come over to YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. If you guys are watching, hit the like button on YouTube. Come over here. Get part of the family. Trying to grow the network over here. We're so close to 2,000 subscribers. I think we're at like 1915 or something. So, yeah, guys, make sure you're checking out all the great content on the network starting every Tuesday with Tonk 7 TMI Tuesdays, live around 9. Thursday nights, color commentary coming at you. Later tonight, you'll have Late Night Exhale with Ali doing the post game and instant analysis. And then you got El Capitan all the time, anytime, every time. Watch out, I'm finna be on right now, see? So hit the like button. Cash App, Venmo, guys, help support the channel. We need your support to grow. You can also support by purchasing some stuff through the Fanatics link in the description or going and getting some of the good gear you can find in the link in the description. Get yourself a fire-ass TFTG hat. All this stuff comes in different colors too, guys. So, I mean, there's all kinds of good stuff. Get yourself a TFTG flag to represent. And also, guys, we are partnered with Backroom Collections. They got some fire stuff, man. If you guys aren't checking them out on Twitter, I try to repost some of their stuff every now and again, or retweet, I should say. And, man, they got some dope stuff. Just got a brand new Emmanuel Ogba fire ass signed memorabilia and stuff like that. Use offer code #TFTG and you'll get 10% off anything you want. So I don't know about you guys, but I am ready. Shout out to the members and the mods. You guys want to help support the channel, you can also become a member. That really helps, guys. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. What's going on? California in here. Q, what's good? Duke Thompson, what's happening? Don K, Jose, Isaac, what's good, homie? Ain't seen you in a minute, Isaac. Steve Kramer over there on Facebook. What it is, what it do. Dolphins Realtor up in here. My guy, Laura, FinsUp. Let's go. MR Rios Lopez. Hello. Universitos Mexicanos. All right. What it is, what it do. Getting it in. Google user, Tua sucks. All right, Google user, whatever. We finna see today. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Tua does need to prove a lot. A hot topic button discussion that everybody is talking about is, do we still keep Teddy Bridgewater? Do we get rid of Teddy and make Skyler number 2? I don't know. What's happening, Queen? What it is, what it do. Queen K, like that. It's awesome. You're at the game, Isaac? Oh, word. Hell yeah, Isaac, get some good old film and tag your boy on Twitter on it, man. What's happening, Mike? What's going on? I hope everybody is ready and set to go for this game. I know I am. Gonna see the starters. Why don't we just hop right into it, guys, for the inactives today? Today, we will not see Eric Rowe. We will not see Xavier Howard. We won't see Alec Ingold or John Lovett, which is crazy. Tanner Connor, who's out as well, which is a big time bummer because I liked what I seen from him last game. Brendan Scarlett, Teron Armstead is also sitting out. Greg Little and Jalen Waddle. All these guys are sitting out. So that means we're going to be seeing, at left tackle, because I had heard that Greg Little might dress, but I guess not. So, and Teron Armstead isn't either. So that means we're going to see more of Larnell Coleman and at left tackle. Hopefully with Larnell Coleman and Keon Smith, I think it was, that played right tackle, both those guys just got pushed around too much. Maybe this week, or today, I should say, in another hour, we'll see a little bit more of Andres Blaze and Kellen Deesh out there on the left and right tackle positions and see how these boys do. But you know whose name isn't on there is Connor Williams. That means we're going to see Connor Williams out here hiking the ball, and you know who he finna hike it to. That's finna be Tua. And Tyreek Hill's name ain't on this either. Tyreek Hill's fixing to do some playing today, and I am ready. I don't know about you guys, but I want some football. I am so ready to see the Tua Tyreek Hill connection. I want to see that boom shakalaka coming in. Yeah, I can't wait. Isaac, I'm stoked that you're at the game, man. That's awesome, brother. That's awesome. Miami, everything 305. Nah, man, we're gonna see Tua today, bro. He is gonna go out there. He needs to go out there. This fan base is foaming at the mouth to see him in action. And I would take a shot in the dark, but I would say, it'll probably be 2, maybe 3 series. I would really love to see him for a full quarter in like a series in the second quarter. But I don't know. And I don't like that Teron Armstead ain't playing. I really wanted Teron Armstead out there to protect Tua in this way. But listen, Tua ain't made of glass. I know he's been injured and he has some stuff, but I'm keeping fingers crossed that type of shit is behind the young man, and that now we finna see him come out here, play tough, be tough, execute at a high level, and that Mike McDaniel is the reason all of practice has been low key as can get, is because they're bringing the starters out to start this game, and we're gonna see the boys are back in town. That's what we finna see. The good guys come out and beat the bad guys because, whatever. I don't know. And, it would be nice to watch this defense just straight work the Raiders into submission, where that they stroll out Carr, and by the freaking, before they even get a second possession, they're like, no, we're not going to let Carr get smacked around out here like this. That ain't happening. So, we're not going to see all of the number ones because Teron Armstead ain't going to be there. Jalen Waddle ain't going to be there. But I really feel like this is going to be the best, our best chance to really get a feel of what it's going to look like for the season. And it better look good because, again, I just got through saying, we are foaming at the mouth. And Scummy, what's good, Scummy? How's it going? Adam, what's going on, homie? Oh, my new favorite Dolphins channel. Thank you, Dolphin Google user. Appreciate it, homie. Yeah, it's time. It is time. We heard, what was it last? Let Russ cook. Let Tua get salty. Let him happen. I want to see this. This kid has to make it happen, because if not, and he's still gonna take injuries or not operate the offense that McDaniel needs to operate or whatever, then we got to know. I'm tired I didn't want to be here this year in the situation that we're already in, and that's we have no certainty at the quarterback position. We haven't had certainty at the quarterback position since freaking Dan Marino. I mean, there was the one off year. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess Fiedler, we had some certainty, I guess. I don't know. But you know what I mean. I want a future. I want something I can lean on, something I can depend on. And Tua is a young cat, a lot of promise, a lot of hype, the most hype I've ever seen on anybody ever in this kid Tua. But I gotta get it. I got to get this. Don, you can't get the game. Yeah, it's blacked out in my area too. So that's why I'm cutting out early. I must cruise up to the bar and have me a couple of toss me back some brewskis while I watch this because it is what it is. I'm not getting the NFL ticket just yet. So I'm gonna be getting the NFL ticket, and during the season, guys, on Sunday, I'll be, live reaction calling out the game and everything like that. If you guys are in a far spot that you can't get the game or anything like that, I know Dougley Durong will be on streaming and calling the game tonight. So guys, go over and check out Dougie. He'll be on there killing it. What up? What up? What up? Shula forever. Yeah. What's up, Von Joe? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just drop the link if anybody wants to hop in and get it on with it getting on. We got a little bit of time. I'm gonna do this for about 10 minutes before game time, and then I'm gonna skedaddle so I can go watch this Bad Mama Jam. But I mean, a lot of things that I want to look to see today is I'm gonna be watching Connor Williams and how he works out of the shotgun. Are these snaps is there gonna be a snap that goes flying over to his head? If that shit happens, está no bueno. If that happens, I'm Dolphins fans are gonna be firing up their torches and pulling out their pitchforks, and we're gonna be pissed because we've heard about the center and quarterback exchange struggles, and we know that the guys have been working a lot extra too. After practice and stuff like that, they're always hanging out there and getting that extra work in. But if we see it in a live game situation and it's a bad play, you can bet your ass before preseason game 3 there'll be a new center in the building. There better be, there freaking better be. I ain't gonna play that stuff, dude. We can't be having freaking bad snaps. I mean, I'm really on board with the idea of. I am totally on board with Connor Williams being the center. Matter of fact, I called it when we got him. I said, "Oh, there goes our new center." But it's been a while. We need to see this exchange and it work out and know that, hey, there's C1. I don't know, whatever. Everybody says QB1 and RB1, so we might as well be C1 for center number 1. We need to see this guy. If he's gonna be it, I want to see it. So, oh man, I'm thirsty as a mug. Guys, hit the like button. What's up, Curtis? What's going on, homie? Delusional Patriots fan, what's good? Hit the like button, everybody. Share the video. If anyone you guys know that needs to, find some good Dolphins content, you can come and be a part of the TFTG family, man. Come on around this mug. We getting down with the get down all the time, putting every kind of videos we can. Got Ali and Color and Tonk doing. We're going to be getting cash and tickets back. Can't wait for cash and tickets to get kicking back on there, guys. So, yeah, Matt. Matt's asking, is Tua playing? I mean, listen, he's not on the inactive list, that's for certain. And I've been feeling a little tickle, in my loins, telling me that Tua finna play today. So we can bet on that. That's money in the bank. He's gonna play today, guys. It's gonna happen. Steven says season ticket holder should have got a code to watch NFL Plus to watch all the preseason games. I know that's what I'm watching. hanging in the PA. Well, I'm happy you getting it, bruh. So yeah, we should see Tua out here today. I think that's why, no live media tweeting, no videos came out all week. Everybody was hush hush. Media that were able to watch some of the practices couldn't even tweet until at the end of practice, because if you were seen with your phone, your ass was Audi 5000. So a lot of the information has been super tight-lipped, and I think that has to do with the fact that we're going to see the starters out there. And I'm hoping that because of this tight-lippedness, it's going to be extra like we're gonna see a lot of the starters for a long time, outside of who I've said is inactive. Now, as far as Jalen Waddle goes, everybody knows that he hasn't been practicing. He had jammed his finger, and they had it in a splint just for precautionary measures. Um, they they do these shorts where like the players come up and talk to the camera and stuff like that. And super wise of the PR team had Jalen Waddle showing his hands so you could see that they were all right, because that information had gotten out. And so, but it's just precautionary measure. I'm sure if you ask Jalen Waddle right now, he's not happy to not be playing. So he's going to be good. And yeah, Gomer Pyle says, need to see a touchdown on the first drive with the first string. Yes, I agree, bro. I agree. Jose asks, how is Austin Jackson doing? So Austin Jackson has been doing significantly better at right tackle this year up to this point. And we will see him as long as Tua's out there. You're going to see Austin out there, and he's done significantly better as far as, I mean, listen, he has the athletic profile of a tackle. He struggled at left, all that other stuff, but he's gonna do it. And Dean, he is playing. It's gonna happen. We're gonna see Tua out here tonight. And if we don't, then we can all be here for the post game bitching up a storm. Because if they're gonna continue to bubble wrap this young man and not bring him out there, and I'm sorry to say this, but it's a fact. Tua isn't Drew Brees, isn't Aaron Rodgers, isn't Tom Brady. He can ill afford to not take some preseason snaps and get his feet wet with the first team running out there. That's something you earn. I'm sorry. It's not something that is handed to you. And if you think that he deserves it to be handed to him because you're such a Tua fan, then that's not doing him any favors. It really isn't. So we can't just hide this young man. He needs to get out there and strut his stuff. That's what has to happen. So we need to see him out there as often, for as long as it takes, And I hope the Raiders first team with Crosby and everything, first team defense is out there. That's what I want to see. I got an article here from the Sun Sentinel. Let me see. Let me just check it out first real quick. Oh, you know who else we'll see today is CB, the new CB we got. That was a free agent, ex-Vikings second rounder, McKenzie. So it'll be good to see how he fits into this defense out there and what kind of role he's going to play. I don't think we'll see him out there with the first defense right away. Maybe, I don't know. Eric Rose sitting out, so it appears the Miami Dolphins. Well, hold up. This is an article from David Fornes through the Sun Sentinel. It says it appears the Miami Dolphins preseason game against the Las Vegas Raiders will be something close to a dress rehearsal of exhibition season. So, from the horse's mouth, been telling you guys this for the last couple of days. We will see the starting team out there. After the Dolphins rested nearly all of their starters last week's preseason opener against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, head coach Mike McDaniel is leaving several of his top players, including starting quarterback Tagovailoa, available for the 7 p.m. kickoff on Saturday night at Hard Rock Stadium. The Dolphins listed left tackle Teron Armstead, cornerback Xavier Howard, wide receiver Jalen Waddle, and fullback Alec Ingold as the starters on the depth chart that are not expected to play. released 90 minutes before kickoff. Miami also has safety Eric Rowe, fullback John Lovett, tight end Tanner Connor, outside linebacker Brendan Scarlett, and left tackle Greg Little as pregame inactives. Waddle did not practice all week ahead of the exhibition game with an undisclosed injury, which I just told you it was his finger. He jammed it. I don't care what anybody says. I know it for a fact. Got it from my source. Legit as fuck. Armstead didn't practice on Thursday after also missing some team drills on Wednesday's session, which is odd to me because I know earlier in the week, Armstead was practicing a significant amount. So I think I don't know. I think there's really, Armstead is going to take care of his business. What you want is him to not be injured in the season. So he has been it says it right here. He had been increased his workload the previous 2 practices during training camp as he gets game ready for the regular season coming off of the knee surgery he got in the off season. Conventionally, the second of the 3 preseason games is the ideal opportunity for a coach to play most of his starters, allowing backups and roster long shots to take the final preseason game and rest the veterans ahead of week 1. Now, here's another thing that it doesn't say here. If you wait till your last preseason game to roll your starters out, it's really you think of it like this. If you're a roster bubble guy and you're playing and that's a starting caliber quarterback on the other end, if you're the dude that takes him out, that you definitely going to make this football team. Guys, that last week, that last preseason game are going to be fighting tooth and nail, leaving everything out on the field, hoping that they get a roster spot as a special teams guy or, a dude that can maybe get in rotation. You do not want your starters, especially your starting quarterback, out there the last week in that game. Now, if McDaniel only comes out and plays a series or 2 with the starters and Tua, I'm not gonna be all right with that. I want to see an entire quarter of Tagovailoa with the offense. I want to see several possessions. Now, okay, if we only get 2 possessions with Tua and he drives the length of the field or on one or both and scores 2 touchdowns on it, then all right, fucking work done, job well done, good deal. But if we're, if they drive and they get held to a 3 and out and have to punt or kick a field goal, I want to see him come out again. I want to see Tua put the ball in the air. I want to see this run game open up and get a hole and get a little pop action. I want to see who Mike McDaniel is as an offensive play designer, run game corner, guru genius. This is what they told me. This is what they said to me. This is who this guy's supposed to be. So I want to see that. I want that shit right there. What up, Jan? I see you in the back, dog. What's good?
What's up, bro? What's poppin', man? FinSup, bro.
What's up? What's up? You ready for this game?
Oh, for sure, bro. I've been ready since yesterday, man. Since the week before, man.
I know. I wasn't gonna pop in here for a quickie and get on, but I just couldn't help myself, man. I just couldn't help myself.
For sure, bro.
Yep. Everybody, make sure you're hitting the like button, subscribing to the show if you guys are new. If you're watching on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, come over to YouTube, get in on the chat, subscribe over here on YouTube. It's where all the action's at and everything like that. So yeah, man. Sure. This is a good sign that Tua will be out here playing, and that we're going to see him with most of the starters outside of Teron Armstead, which honestly I thought they would let Teron run a series or something like that, or a possession, and they would have him dressed with Tua out there.
I didn't think he was gonna play, honestly, bro.
I understand it.
Yeah,
I mean it's the wise decision, but I just would love to see, Tua have the best protection he could have out there. That's what I want.
Right. I think the best protection that he can have right now is Tyreek Hill, bro. Someone he can count on to just throw the ball to and take it all the way, man.
That ain't no lie, bro. That ain't no lie. That ain't
Yeah,
no
that's
lie.
way different than we had last season. We did have Waddle, and he did a great job, bro. But he was the only one, out there making plays other than Mac Hollins. So, but now we got Tyreek Hill.
So, all right, I'm going to continue with this article. It says Tungavaloa makes his preseason debut going into the key third NFL season. He sat last week at the Buccaneers with McDaniels citing a confidence in him from what he had seen from the left-handed signal caller in practice. In 3 practices this week, Tungavaloa throws 6 interceptions, some in late game drive situations where he was forced to throw downfield into coverage with time running out. Star wide receiver Tyreek Hill makes his preseason Dolphins debut, so he will get his first chance to catch passes from Tungavaloa in a game setting. Standout second-year safety Javon Holland, who had 4 of the practice interceptions against Tungavaloa, is among a slew of starters available to play after they rested in the Tampa week last week. Some others are running back Chase Edmonds, Raheem Mostert, center Connor Williams, Jerome Baker, Elandon Roberts. Ooh, I didn't even think about this. Melvin Ingram, bro. We might see Melvin Ingram out there today. Defensive end Emmanuel Ogba, Christian Wilkins, and Zach Sealer are all slated on active players on there. The only other players that are still on the inactive position is obviously Trill Williams, Adam Shaheen, who are both on IR, and then we have Brandon Jones, who's on the PUP list still, which he should still be. He is. They are still predicting him to be a go for week 1, which is absolute need. We need Brandon Jones back out there. So
for sure.
So yeah, man.
Especially since. Yeah, go ahead.
This should be a real good game on both sides of the ball. We should see, I don't want to say all starter offense, but this is who we could see out there on offense and defense, and more often than not, with just guys in rotation. You know what I'm saying? Teron Armstead might take a couple plays off. This might be, something finna be.
Right. I agree. Yeah, no, especially we know what we have in Armstead already. And he does have a history of injuries. He's been redshirted, throughout training camp. So I don't think it's a good idea right now to throw him in there. Especially, in case, an injury occurs, which, tends to happen in these type of games, because even though it's preseason, it's still physical and people out there making tackles, trying to earn spots on defense. So for me, it's a pretty wise decision. Keep him out there. I definitely did want to see Tua, and I did want to see the majority of the O-line. I'm just hoping that we can pick up the run game, bro. I want to see. That's one of my key observations for today. If we can improve based on last week what we did on the running game. So if we can get a run game going today, that would be nice. So we can help Tua out, make those throws that we all want to see. But in order to make that happen, we do need a run game. Hopefully our defense, can stop the Las Vegas opening series drive as well, not allow him to score a touchdown. And I want to see how Tua does with the opening drive as well. We can march down the field and score. I think that's basically it for him, bro.
I mean,
if he does that,
do you know how ecstatic the stadium and fans around are going to be if we get that Tua to Tyreek Hill connection? Real quick, Matt says, such a weird fan base. I think you mean good-looking fan base, Matt. Let's get real, bro. Come on now. Oh, what's up, Colin? What's going on, bud? What it is? You on mute, dog? You on mute?
What's up?
What's up, bro? FinsUp, man.
What's up? Squid Games up in the Heezy. What it is?
Yes, sir. Had to hop on, man. I got Saturday off today, so I'm ready for this game.
That's what's up, bro.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes, sir. I missed the
ready to go.
Tailgate.
Oh, man. Well, you know what? You here now, dog. Yo, news. So, man, yeah, we got to literally, guys, we're looking at 35 minutes to kick off. Colin, what are you looking to see, bro? What are you looking to get at?
Man,
yeah, man.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I saw Josh Allen's first first 2 drives. So I mean, I
I
want to
did
see
too.
something like that from Tua. You know?
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
That's right. That's what we all want to see, bro. We want to see him come out there, and I say this example a lot: a duck on water. I want to see him in his element. I want to see him operate this offense,
exactly.
and not for nothing, but I want him to look head and shoulders better than Skylar Thompson did in his preseason opener. Which Skylar,
For sure.
impressive. Gotta say, So, I'm not gonna be all right especially if they come out there, there's snap issues, and we're like, oh, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? That is not going to be good.
Right.
And Pedro the Painter, what's up, my brother? He says 2 drives with all the starters on offense and defense. Waddle is out today. That is right, Pedro. He is out today. So we got Shake Money coming in here. What's up, Shake?
What's going on, fam?
Shake. FinsUp, man.
You ready, dog, or what?
Hell yeah, I definitely had a hat on since I see my fellow Gator there on my right side over there.
Yeah. Hold on, let me get the banner up out of here. There.
That's right. Let's ride.
So we got 2 Gators, and I think El Capitan's Kane, right? Like me, bro.
I'm a Canes
I'm
fan,
a Kane
bro.
too, bro.
Yeah,
100%, bro.
I was born in West Palm, man. I can't, what it is. Now, my brother-in-law, diehard Gators fan. We got Big Nick hanging in the back,
What's up
too.
right here, man?
What's up, Big Nick?
What's going on there, Capitan? What's going on, fellas?
Man, you ready
What's
or
up,
what,
bro?
Big Nick?
Yeah, man, but I only got one thing I'm hoping to see tonight, and I'm good. I'm not going to stay on long, too. I'm just wanting to say this to you. The only thing I'm hoping is that every time Tua does something great, he holds up a sign to Bill Reynolds that's in the chat and says, suck it. That's all I want Tua to do.
Yeah, you know what? I want Tua to come out there, ice everybody down, just light it up with ice water in his veins, and then I want the defense to run Derek Carr off the field. I want them in middle.
Yep.
It's like 3rd and 12, and they take Derek Carr out. They're like, we're not gonna let our quarterback be abused like this anymore and shit like that. We ain't gonna sit here and see that. We're not gonna let it happen. We're gonna bring Mark.
Dude, I've been watching breakdowns. I've been watching breakdowns from.
Hey, everybody.
From other.
What I want to see tonight is just Tua not get killed by either Max Crosby or Chandler Jones. I am petrified that Armstead's not playing.
Yeah, I'm not happy about Armstead not playing because I wanted to see like the real deal Holyfield out there as far as starters go. But I ain't petrified of shit, dog. That ain't Miami. What you mean?
Me
Mark?
neither, bro.
What you mean, Mark?
Yes,
if
sir.
you got Lionel Coleman out there against Max Crosby or Chandler Jones,
yeah, you know what?
But who are you comparing? Who are you comparing Lionel Coleman with? Are you comparing him with Matt Applebaum's coaching? Or are you comparing him with
I'm
Coach
comparing
Lamb's
him to
coaching?
what he looked like, what he's looked like in practice, and what he's looked like in the Tampa Bay game.
I don't think we have to compare him to much, bro. He didn't look.
I don't think he looked that bad in the Tampa Bay game. He may have
he was
one
awful.
or two, but
believe me, he was awful.
No, he wasn't awful, man.
Bro, I gotta push back a little bit, Big Nick. I seen him get his freaking just manhandled a couple of times, and his hand placement was completely. He kept his hands inside. I seen him literally cross his hands over each other. You can't do that, and he didn't clear his base out. He's got to get his hands out. Stop putting them in. So, but hey,
neither one of the sacks was from Lionel Coleman. I'm not saying he's all
Lionel
pro.
Coleman gave up a sack, and so did Keon Smith. Both tackles gave up sacks last week.
I think one of them was technically they was a coverage sack. It might have been, but
I don't want to see Tua get.
I don't want to see you guys going to this game looking for the negative, man. I want to see you going to this game.
No,
bro.
First of all, it's an exhibition game. It doesn't matter. Exhibition games don't matter.
No,
how certain players look against certain players is important. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm a Bills fan, and I take nothing out of that 42-15 win today. I take absolutely nothing out of it.
Yeah, but Mark, you would have taken differently if they were getting out there just destroyed. You would think differently in that way, especially with a team that's geared to.
Denver played no starters at all. If they didn't come out and win a game by 27 points, it would have been an embarrassment.
Yeah, see,
that's my point, Mark. That's my point. If you guys would have lost in that game by 2 touchdowns, then there would be a lot to tell. Then you'd be like,
you know what they
the fuck is
did?
going on?
They did what a good team does to a team playing backups. And Buffalo played their starters for 1 series on offense, and then they left the then they took
Mark,
Allen out.
That's all they
played
needed.
the
Mark, the
backup
Bills
quarterback
fan.
with the starters for 1 series. They had 7 drives, 6 touchdowns, and they intentionally punted on the 7th drive so they could actually have a punt in the game.
Mark, the Bills fans, listen, I'm not Tom. I don't give a shit what you got to say. I didn't even know who the hell the Bills was playing today. So
Nick
I'm just letting you know. But it's crazy that you know about us. You know how to come get on our panel. I didn't even know who the hell the Bills played.
I'm just
So
telling
I don't
you
give a shit what you got to say. I'm just letting you know I'm not El Capitan. So don't think you can just gonna be able to put anything out there. And I ain't gonna chew your ass up. I'm gonna chew your ass up.
Live in delusion. Live in
Dude, and it was the Bills fan who came up here with all that negativity, bro. It wasn't
I didn't know.
Danger.
I didn't know who the hell the Bills played today. I didn't know the Bills played today, tell you the truth. But you know about us.
It's an exhibition game. It doesn't matter.
I don't give a damn what it is. Your word means nothing to me on this show.
Hey, so talking about, Tua and not having Armstead, I'm not too worried about that. I feel comfortable because I've seen what Tua has been able to do in the previous 2 seasons with even worse offensive line. So I'm good, bro. The fact that we don't have Armstead there is just a precautionary measure. I'm sure Tua is going to look pretty good out there. He's not going to get hurt, bro. So you can take that negativity out of here, bro.
Well, let's put it this way.
We ain't bringing.
I am hoping that no injuries occur on either side.
Nobody cares.
Look, they go. Bills fans love this show, bro. I'll tell you what, man. They love.
I'm telling you, they love our team.
They love us.
They love
bro.
our team. They love our history.
We like to actually have some competition in the division for once.
You're right.
Right, you're right, because it's hard playing against the other 3 teams when they got Super Bowls and you guys have nothing.
Yeah, like that matters.
It definitely matters.
It does.
It
doesn't matter. That's what you play for.
That matters. Bro.
That's what you play for. That what made you so cocky to say that shit that you just said.
How
old were you when the Bills won? How old were you when the Bills won? How old were you when the Bills won?
It doesn't matter. If you weren't there,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
It doesn't matter. Name 3 Hall of Famers. Name three Hall of Famers. I ain't talking about that Andre Reed shit. Name 3 real Hall of Famers from the Buffalo Bills.
Let's see. Billy
Shaw,
a murderer, which was a guard.
Never heard of him.
Who? Billy Shaw was a guard.
Yeah, I know, right?
Bro, I mean, say Thurman Thomas.
If you say so.
Yeah,
no, but you're saying I'm going back. I'm going back in time. O.J. Simpson was a Hall of Famer.
All right.
Jim Kelly was a Hall of Famer. Andre Reed was a Hall of Famer. Bruce Smith is a Hall of Famer.
Bruce Smith. Okay. All right.
Thurman Thomas was a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, but
by the way, Big Nick, you said murderer, and I don't think Aaron Hernandez played on the Bills.
No, he did not. He didn't.
No, O.J. Simpson did.
He played on the.
What do you mean? He didn't murder nobody.
Right. Okay. Sure. Believe that. I'm just saying, you name Hall of Famers. I just named the Hall of Famers.
That's all you got. I mean, this would take up the whole show if we was to go to naming Hall of Famers. I mean, we one of the only 2 teams in the NFL got two Hall of Fame centers and quarterbacks.
Yeah,
it's not easy being the Dolphins.
Put
man.
The 72, 73 Dolphins.
Why don't you name me all of your Hall of Famers? Because I certainly can. Can you?
Well, I appreciate that. You're a good.
Oh, absolutely, I can.
Mark's a great Dolphins fan. Mark, you're
a great fan.
You're a great Dolphins fan, Mark. I appreciate your fandom. I love it. I
like
Bills
the Dolphins.
Fans have to love it. We need somewhere to vacation, man.
I rooted for him in 71, 72, 73. I was devastated when Marino, when the 49ers beat them in a Super Bowl. I was upset when the Redskins beat them. They shouldn't have beat them because they should have made the damn tackle on Riggins. I was never upset about a Buffalo ever. Well, who cares what you think?
You know what though? I'll be honest, Big Nick, and this is kind of something I've had.
You do, because there's no other Buffalo Bills fans on here but you.
I've had a little bit of a gripe with the Buffalo Fanatics, and it's been to this lately because, unlike Mark's actually a decent Bills fan, but there are a lot of these Bills fans
he is, bro.
They feel like they could just look through the Dolphins and that they're already punching their ticket to the Super Bowl, and I can't. First of all, and I hate to say this, Mark, because you're on here now, but like the Bills are synonymous with failure. their infamy lies in failure.
Of course it does.
And
that's four Super Bowl losses, 13 seconds. I've heard it all. And I'm going to tell you something. If the Bills think they're going to just walk through everybody because they're the Buffalo Bills and they've got their white helmets and they're charging Buffalo, they're going to get their helmets handed to them like they did in Jacksonville last year where they got beat 9-6.
It really astounds me in this way from these Buffalo Bills fans that are out there that think that they're just, they're punching their ticket and that they're going to look through the Dolphins or anyone else for that matter, when that's like they're almost like they've taken the identity, like your quarterback's a little bit of a poor winner in this way. Like, I don't know. And I got to be honest, like, I think we as Dolphin fans, I know we've kind of had a little bit of empathy. We kind of felt bad. We're like, ooh, man, it's been so much bad stuff for the Bills. But then all of a sudden, here I am, been feeling bad for them, and now they're looking through my Dolphins. I'm like, yo, hey, just check yourself before you wreck yourself. I mean, you guys haven't had a great track record. Now that could be the end.
Captain, let me give you the origin of that because I'm
please explain it to me. Is it a northern thing?
First of all, the older Buffalo fans are still hacked because the Dolphins beat them 20 games in a row in the 70s. They beat them the entire decade of the 70s. 20 games, 20 Dolphin wins.
All while OJ was there too. All while OJ was there. I don't think OJ ever beat the Dolphins.
Okay, then the other thing that really kind of got Buffalo fans where they're like making the Dolphins enemy number one is because the Dolphins in the 90s, primarily the 90s, were a really, really mouthy football team. I don't know if you guys remember Louis Oliver, Brian Cox.
Yes.
Running their mouths. Cox runs on the field in Buffalo with both fingers flying. And I remember after the 1992 AFC Championship game where the Dolphins were running smack, Clayton, Duper. Of course, Marino didn't because Marino was a class act all the way and you couldn't help but root for him. Even as a Buffalo fan, I was always like...
When he was younger, when he got older, he was a lot more mouthy.
Marino, where do you think they got that swag from?
Yeah,
Marino when he was younger. Where do you think he got that swag from?
Okay, let me finish my story. So the Dolphins went into Buffalo in 1992, and Louis Oliver ran a pick back 103 yards, and excuse me, and they beat the Bills pretty soundly in Buffalo. Buffalo came back later in the season, won the game in Miami, but Miami won the AFC East that year. And then Buffalo made that big comeback against Houston in the playoff games and went into the AFC Championship game in 1992 in the Orange Bowl. And the Dolphins were running mouth all week long. And Buffalo ended up just like curb stomping them 29-10. And in the locker room at the end of the game, they were interviewing Bruce Smith, Hall of Fame defensive end. And he said this line, "When you win, say little. When you lose, say less." And I think every team needs to remember that.
Yeah, the problem is, and this is, I'll be frank.
You guys shouldn't be
I'll be El
all.
Capitan, but I'll be frank right this now. I grew up hating Bills fans the most, over Jets and Patriots fans, and that was,
I mean, like
they were the worst fans in Dolphin Stadium back then, and Joe Robbie back in those days. Like the first fight I ever got into, I was like 8 or 7 years old. My grandpa and my dad throwing hands with Bills fans in the stadium.
Oh my God.
Like straight up them throwing beer. I mean, it was just nasty. They would spit. They would throw their beer. It was just terrible. They were the worst people. So, now that's
a bunch of classless jerks.
Dude, it was so bad. And so like it as the time went on in like the 2000s, it was almost like Bills fans and things kind of settled down. But all of a sudden, get a little bit of success. They got a quarterback. They feel like it's like it came right back around again. And I don't know. It's hard for me as a South Florida person, as someone that's only lived in Florida and stuff. Like we don't play all that. I mean, flashy is our game. But like, it's swag flashy. It's not a in your face, I'm better than you flashy. That's low. That's low class. You know what I'm saying? And so
I agree. Yeah, there's no call for that.
Yeah, it's not. So look, guys, we got
I want
20
you to win
minutes
tonight,
to kick off.
And I want Tua to play well, and I want no injuries. And I wish you the best of luck this evening, guys.
Oh, thanks, Mark. We'll see you around, brother. But let's.
Hey, El Captain,
up?
real quick. This is the real reason why we're hated. It's not the fan base. It's the real reason why the Miami Dolphins are hated within this division. When the Jets was doing good, when the Jets was doing well. Well, let's take it back to the Jim Kelly. Who busted that dynasty? Which team busted that dynasty? What was the team that ended that dynasty's run? It was the Miami Dolphins. Right? We got better. We improved. We whooped them. No, we ain't talking about the Super Bowl. We talking about
in the division. In the division, yeah.
Within the division, right?
Yeah, you're right.
And when the Jets was going to back-to-back AFC Championship game, who ended that?
Yeah,
the Miami Dolphins. We ended Brett Favre's career, right? Mm-hmm. When the Patriots was doing their thing over the 20 years, what was the one team that went basically toe-to-toe with them and had an even record with them?
Well, see, Big Nick, that was kind of my point. That
that's what we do.
That was kind of my point. Like, even the Patriots, when they were winning Super Bowls and owning the whole NFL, still had to go through us. They still had to
game planning for us. Right.
That's right. You still got a piece of that ass, bro. I don't give a damn.
That's
we only
right.
won 2 games that
that's
year.
Right. Because this is our division.
This
is our division.
Let me talk about something here really briefly. The Patriots' 20-year run was completely driven by the absolute gross incompetence of the ownership and management of 3 teams: the Buffalo Bills, the New York Jets, and the Miami Dolphins.
Mark, who ended it, Mark? Who ended that dynasty, Mark?
Okay, I'm trying to make a statement and qualify a statement.
It doesn't matter.
What I'm saying is that the Patriots won the AFC East 19 out of 20 years. Yes, you won 1 out of 20 years. Congratulations.
I think
it was 18 out of 20. We won 2 during that span. We won 2 during that span. Come on, Mark.
No, you actually won 1.
We won 2.
No, actually, we won 2. Chad Pennington won 1. Chad Pennington won 1, and Ryan won 1.
Yeah, there was
Chad Pennington and Ryan.
I think it was
you went to the playoffs. You didn't actually win the division.
I don't remember. I'll have to go back. And
no, you didn't win the division.
No, we won the division twice. We won the division twice. We won the division
once, only in 2008. Other than that, we didn't win anything.
That's correct. Thank you. So anyway, and then
I like my history better, guys.
Then you went to Pittsburgh and get your helmet handed to you because Tannehill got hurt.
I'll see you, Colin.
I got to get ready for the game, boys. FinsUp.
That's right, Colin. Come back.
Yeah,
for the
hey, me too, bro.
All right,
I'll
come back for the post game, Jan.
All right.
Yeah, everybody. It's almost game time, so make sure, Ali. Why don't you go ahead and tell everybody, what you're gonna do here come at 10 o'clock after the game.
At 10 o'clock, we're gonna talk post game. I'm sure the game might be on a little bit. We'll talk about what's going on, what we saw, the good things, the bad things. We'll analyze. We'll try to show as much coverage as we can.
Mm-hmm.
And then later at night, we might be talking a little bit of fantasy. We may even talk depth chart. We'll do a lot of stuff tonight.
Yeah, just dissect and just go over all the information and stuff like that. Might even depend on how drunk El Capitan is at that point. He might get me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
There was some news already. There was some news already. I don't know if you already went over it, Captain.
What's that, Ali?
Did you already go over who's not playing tonight?
Yep.
Oh, okay, you talked about it. Okay. Sorry if I'm running late to the show.
No, you're good, homie. You're good.
Who's the next cut?
The next cuts, I don't know, Big Nick. I can't remember.
I think it's
Tuesday.
Yeah. I was gonna say. I want to say it's sometime next week. Yeah. So
yeah. My word,
do the West Coast teams get extra time or something?
That's surprising.
No. Why would they get?
Because the West Coast teams seem to have made cuts today. That's why I was inquiring.
No, I mean there's a deadline. They could cut whenever they want to, but they have to cut it by Tuesday.
Oh, okay, so they may have preemptively cut. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, no worries.
So, all right, yeah, boys, everybody, thanks for coming by. I appreciate everyone. We'll see you guys later for Late Night Exhale. Everyone who is watching on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, make sure you guys are subscribing over here on YouTube, hitting the like button, because you're going to want to be here for the post-game wrap-up with Ali doing the Late Night Exhale. And we'll see you guys, Ali, at 10?
10 o'clock. Be there or be square.
10 o'clock. See you guys then.
Dolphins win the toss and defer. We don't want to see them with the ball first, right?
Dolphins win no matter what. I don't care how we do it. I'm not afraid.
You know what, Big Nick? if Carr is playing and they're playing, I want to see my defense eat his lunch right away. That's what I want to eat. I want defense go out there and eat his lunch right away, bro. That's what I want to see.
And I want to do the Tom Brady thing where you possibly score at the end of the half and score at the beginning of the next half. Remember, Tom Brady killed us for years with that.
Oh my God, dude! Yeah, I want that. So bad. I fucking love it. All right, guys. We'll see you guys in Shake. I'll see you, Shake.
All right, man.
It's